Hello there, I'm just Rich and welcome to Jared Productions. Today we're looking at my 5 favorite comedies of 2014, so why don't we get right to it.
Let's get to it.
I'm not going to include Birdman in this list because even though it is really funny and it's more of a dark comedy, so this is more just about straight up normal comedies. Dark comedies are a bit different and not always as laugh out loud funny, so this is going for more the humorous kind. So why don't we start with Chef? Now, Chef itself isn't that laugh out loud funny, but it is a very enjoyable kind of return to form for Favreau after Cowboys and Aliens. I just thought that it was probably one of his more earnest films in a while. Iron Man 2 I actually don't hate. I know a lot of people do, but I actually enjoy it. But this felt like a Favreau film, going back to his old swinger days, mixed with Elf, because this was, of course, is more of a family film. But to me, it was just kind of an enjoyable bunch of food porn with some really humorous actors. And while I know there were lots of people that actually really loved Chef, I didn't end up loving it that much. I thought it was really enjoyable. It was a really nice kind of film, and there were really solid laughs in it, and I loved the food in it. But I didn't think it was amazing, but I still enjoyed it quite a bit, so I give it 3.5 stars.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm putting a little cornstarch on my huevos, man. It's too humid down here.
My 4th favorite comedy of 2014 is What We Do in the Shadows. From Taika Waititi, who did Boy, and Jermaine Clement, you have this really enjoyable vampire mockumentary, which is just a whole lot of fun, and it's kind of silly, but there's nothing wrong with that. And I just had a really fun time with this film. I loved the way he kind of played against the horror kind of tropes, but also embraced them as well. It's more of a laughing with them than at them. And the fact that I just enjoy the New Zealand kind of comedy as well. It's a bit dry, but it's a bit kind of quirky. And I enjoyed this film. There's lots of solid laughs. There's solid gore in it as well, which is just a whole lot of fun. And just the mockumentary setup and setting was kind of genius. So this is a really fun film. Though on a narrative level, there really is no plot, so the pacing is kind of really casual. But in the end, it's just a whole lot of fun, so I give What We Do in the Shadows 3.5 stars.
When you're a vampire, you become very sexy.
My 3rd favorite comedy of 2014 was Neighbours, aka Bad Neighbours, is what it was called in Australia. Sure, it's a Seth Rogen comedy. Sure, there's going to be dick jokes and foul language, but this film actually had a lot of heart in it. Ultimately, it was about family and friendship, and I just had a lot of fun with this. It was really funny, and even though I don't always laugh at the dirty jokes, there was still other jokes there for me as well. And the fact that we have Rose Byrne, who was absolutely fantastic in this film, and the fact that they don't make the wife character a naggy woman. They make her someone who's just as immature and who gets her hands dirty as well. And I really enjoyed this film. I had a lot of fun. It looks really good as well. It's actually shot with anamorphic lenses, which look absolutely fantastic. It's just a really well-made film with some really good writing and just a whole lot of heart, even though there is a whole lot of dirty jokes as well. So I give Neighbours 4 stars. I really did enjoy it.
I have a darkness inside of me, and you will see it!
My 2nd favorite comedy of 2014 is The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Have you ever been questioned by the authorities?
Now, I know a lot of people absolutely love this film, and I myself love Wes Anderson, but I didn't love this as much as other people seem to. I just couldn't really connect with it, because like with a lot of his films, I'm able to kind of connect with it on a more emotional level, especially Moonrise Kingdom. But here, it was really just kind of a screwball kind of comedy, which is really enjoyable, and I really enjoyed this film, but I didn't love it as much as his other work. And though it's impeccably made, I mean, the production design, cinematography is absolutely gorgeous, the actors were all great, Ray Fiennes was fantastic, and a comedy role, which he hasn't really done comedy in a while since In Bruges, really. But I just thought it was a really great film, not amazing, it didn't blow me away, but I did have a lot of fun, and I just love the way Wes Anderson makes his films. So I give The Grand Budapest Hotel 4 stars.
You can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant.
Take your hands off my lobby boy!
And now for my number 1 favorite comedy of 2014, we have 22 Jump Street. Phil Lord and Chris Miller are just fantastic, and I can't wait to see whatever their future holds. I just enjoy the film so much, they're so damn entertaining. And they play with conventions so well while also embracing them. there is no sense of like
This happened because you weren't
cynicism
doing the
in what they
same
do.
undercover
They
student thing you did
absolutely
the
love
first
making
time.
movies, and
Do
you
the
can
same
feel it.
thing.
And when you
Everyone's
have
happy.
Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum returning and being just as hilarious as the first film, and I actually think this film is slightly better than the first film, especially on a technical level. They had a lot more budget, and they make fun of that as well. And it's just a fun, out there comedy, which does have a lot of swearing, and I'm not a fan of that. But with everything else, I'm able to overcome that and just really enjoy what is one of the funnest films of the year. It's kind of like a mixture of Edgar Wright and Michael Bay, especially just the ridiculousness of these films, and they're kind of embracing that, and they just have a whole lot of fun. So I give 22 Jump Street 4 stars.
Hit me!
I'm not gonna fight a girl. No!
What were you doing?
What am I doing?
Why'd you try to kiss me?
I try and kiss you? No, you're leaning in
I
again!
didn't want to
This
kiss!
is the most uncomfortable fist fight I've ever been in.
Those are just my favorite comedies of 2014. If you have any thoughts on movies I talked about, feel free to comment below. You got my Facebook page, like that, comment there, follow me on Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. But also, let me know your favorite comedies of 2014 in the comments below or on my Facebook page. I would like to know your lists. I would like to know why you loved what you loved, and if you haven't seen any of these movies and do watch it after my recommendation, please let me know your thoughts, whether you liked it or not. But anyway, I'm Joshua Chor, this is Jared Productions, and just get there and watch good movies.